My name is Kunle Adepoju as usual, and I welcome you to this very video tutorial. Today I want to talk about tripod mount head. That's what I'm talking about today.
Over the years, I've been working as gaffer of several productions, starting from Elin Coca, which actually was the first to launch me into lighting, and then moving to Olugbalanla, then moving to Sunset at Midday, that many people saw me light for Mount Zion, and also other several productions that I've worked on. With this experience, I've been able to understand the problems that we encounter as gospel movie makers in lighting. So we are coming up with this idea of Carve Initiative to solve many problems that gospel filmmaking is facing as regards lighting. Carve Initiative is coming up with this package of supplying you as a film producer or as a filmmaker lights, accessory light equipment, and as well as crew in a total package of lighting to solving gospel filmmaking lighting problems. Thanks, God bless you.
I've realized that quite a number of beginners in camera operations, quite a number of beginners in cinematography don't understand their tripod. They don't understand the use of tripod at all. So, and that's why I'm coming up with this very class to let us understand what do you need to know about your tripod. In some of my posts on Facebook, I have explained all the parts of a tripod. I think we need to go into Kunle Adepoju Facebook page to see quite a number of lists that I mentioned on what we refer to as the parts of a tripod. What do you think must be on your tripod before you can say this tripod is actually a professional tripod or not a professional tripod? What are those things that you must see? Now, I'm not here to advertise, but I realized that recently there are some baby tripods that are coming out. It's a baby tripod, but all the functionalities that is present in a professional tripod is also present in that tripod. That tripod is very small, but it has the functionality of a good tripod, and that's what I want to mention. That's what I want to mention today. Now, what you see me holding here is what we call tripod mount head. Now, what do you need to know about tripod mount head? Now, in a tripod mount head like this, normally this mount head is the same thing as what you see here. It's the same thing as what you see here. So I can lose this out of a tripod. I can get this out of a tripod. This is what carries your camera. This is what carries your camera. This is the plate that you put your camera on. This is the plate you put your camera on. You put your camera on this plate, then you fix this plate with your camera into your tripod. So what are those things you need to know? I'm going to talk about three important parts of this tripod mount head that are very, very important when you want to choose a tripod for shoot. Now, I've realized that some people will pick a tripod for shoot and they are saying, okay, when they pan, their picture is jacking, and the panning is not smooth, then the panning is not smooth, something is happening to the panning, it jacks and all the stuff like that. Then, do you really understand that tripod before you start using it? That's the first question I will ask the person. But if the person says, I understand the tripod, then we now begin to talk about maybe the tripod is faulty or the tripod is not faulty and the rest like that. But what are those things you need to observe about your tripod before you say you can have a good operation of your tripod? Number one is about the panning. The panning of your tripod, the panning of your camera. Now, when you want to pan, there are some buttons on your mount head that controls the smoothness of the panning. There are some buttons on your mount head that controls the smoothness of your panning. Now, first of it is this one. This button controls whether your panning is going to be smooth or not. There is a lock. When you lock it, then your panning is, you are not going to pan at all. It's not going to be convenient for you to to pan at all. When you lock it, every professional tripod has it. This one also has it. This one also has it. If you look at this, there's a button here. When I lock this button completely, then it is not possible for me to pan. Now your panning can become smooth if you understand how to operate the pan lock, the pan adjust. There is always a pan lock for any professional tripod like this one. Now, if it is locked, then there is no way you can pan easily. Now, you need to understand that there is a way you need to unlock it. If you want your camera, your tripod to be very free, your panning to be free, very, very free, then you need to unlock completely and make the lock to be at 0. Definitely, you will have a smooth and free movement of your panning, left and right. Now, but if you want to reduce the how free your panning should be, then you can adjust the locking. You might lock completely, you might decide not to lock, just as is here. This tripod also have it. So as I'm panning it, then I have unlocked it. Now I can unlock it completely that I can make it to pan. Then I can also lock it completely in such a way that the tripod will not pan at all. For example, if you want to shoot for effect, you want to record for effect and you want a static frame, definitely you have to lock completely your panning and your tilting. The same thing goes with tilting. Tilt lock. Can you see? This is tilt lock. The same thing with this tripod. This tripod also has it. Now you can lock the tilt, you can unlock, then you can also control the tilts. This is tilt control in this professional tripod. Now, just like you have this lock here, this also there, so you can control the tilt, you can lock the tilt or control the tilt. Now the same thing with this, you can unlock, you can lock and control. The tilt can be smooth, it can be free, it can be controlled, you can make it a little bit speedy or slow in movement. So these are the things you need to understand about your tripod. The same thing, you have your base lock. This is very important. If you are using a tripod and that tripod doesn't have a base lock, then your camera is at risk of falling. Now, if you look at this one, it has a base lock. There's a base lock. If your tripod doesn't have a base lock, then if your tripod is not locked, then it is possible for your camera to slip down from the tripod and fall, and the camera is completely damaged. But if there is a lock, a base lock on your tripod, then it is not possible for your camera to fall down. For example, now, if this want to fall and the base lock is not there, you know it will be very easy for this to slip off and get off your tripod. Then your camera is at the risk of damage. All these buttons on your tripod mount head is very important for you to understand. That is when we will say you really understand the use of your tripod and your mount head. Thank you for watching Mepa Page today. God bless you.
Over the years, I've been working as gaffer of several productions, starting from Elinkoka, which actually was the first to launch me into lighting, and then moving to Olugbalanla, then moving to Sunset at Midday, that many people saw me light for Mount Zion, and also other several productions that I've worked on. With this experience, I've been able to understand the problems that we encounter as gospel movie makers in lighting. So we are coming up with this idea of Carve Initiative to solve many problems that gospel filmmaking is facing as regards lighting. Carve Initiative is coming up with this package of supplying you as a film producer or as a filmmaker lights, accessory light equipment, and as well as crew in a total package of lighting to solving gospel filmmaking lighting problems. Thanks. God bless you.